Hello, good evening. Just in after a few walking coaching clients this afternoon. I was doing some notes and I broke my pencil. And kind of a bit old fashioned, like a pencil. And it kind of got me thinking though, sorry, pointing a pencil at you. A couple of stories popped in, just thinking about, not what I talked about today, but it just popped in my head and I thought I would jump on and share. A couple of things about pencils. There's a fantastic old story, and I do love a story, of when the space race was happening across the USA and Russia. They had to develop all these new technologies that would work in space, that would work in the weightlessness of space. And not true, but I love the story. So, it's not told, it's not true, but I love the story. The USA spent millions of trying to work out how to pressurize a pen so that it would work in space. Whereas the Russians thought about it and said, well, actually, we don't need to create anything new because we've already got something to work. The pencil. And this kind of got me thinking about, often working with people, looking at change, how do we make it happen? And sometimes we get this thought that it's going to be difficult and challenging and hard and long term. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it takes quite a lot of work. But that's because sometimes it's about chunking everything right the way down. Small goals, small steps, make them achievable all the way through. But sometimes it is just about changing our perception of things, changing how we look at things. And rather than trying to create a pressurized pen that will work in the vacuum of space, we use a resource, we use things we've already got, we use things like a pencil to make the change actually happen quicker and easier for us. So sometimes the solution can be staring right at you and it's not as complex as you think. And the second little thing that this sprung to mind with change is that to change, to grow, we've got to get outside that comfort zone. And we don't like it. We don't like the feeling of awkwardness, uneasiness, being scared, being anxious, being worried. Stepping outside that comfort zone into that fear zone to get the learning zone, to get the way through to the growth zone. And it also got me thinking about pencil, so I broke my pencil. So at the moment, this pencil isn't really much use. Yeah, it's got a rubber, but it's not really much use to me. But I'm going to get the sharpener and I'll sharpen it and make it sharp again, and I'll be able to write with it. So for this pencil to be able to be useful again, it's got to be adaptable, it's got to go through change. And I'm pretty sure if there's that pencil, going through the pencil sharpener probably isn't the most pleasant ordeal to have to go through. But by going through that actual process, by changing in that way, by adapting, by stepping into the fear zone to go through the growth zone and sharpening our pencil, suddenly the pencil becomes useful again. Even though at the moment it's of no use, can't be used for much, maybe poking things. But a little bit of sharpening, a little bit of work, and again, it's perfectly useful and resourceful again. So have a think about that. Sometimes the solution is right in front of your face. And sometimes we need to go through a little bit of anxiousness, uneasiness, a little bit of pain for us to achieve the things we wish. Catch you later.